Hello guys, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time of the day is right for you. Welcome everyone. So our 10 build, the Stormblade, Rogue Mastery plus Storm Mastery. We continue a playthrough, and it's our weakest build, partially because there's some things are not working because of the current version game has the bug with those skills, and we're trying to, or we can't realize the build I wanted, so we're trying to salvage the build, and it's scaling pretty badly in mid-game right now, mid-game from level 9 to level 18 so far. In my opinion, that's like what I call mid-game, so it's scaling pretty badly. Like our magic damage, we don't have like a weapon scaling, and the damage is really getting way lower than as builds, right? So it's built more or less comparable with, I think, a heavy attack build we played, right? This has more or less the same area radius, right? It's not exactly so one target skill, but the area radius is not that big. We're trying to salvage it with rage here, right? To get maximize the damage with rage. It's well, not that good. So 309, and when we buff in it, it's 318.8. But we go in a little bit of a rage here to 10, and then get in 610. And then we can improve it by 100. Improve it by a floor, 150% damage more. So that's actually gonna give me this 1000-point damage. But we can reach the 1000 points damage per fissure in fissure run very easily without doing much of it. Right, scaling with weapons. So. We tried it Thunderstorm, but it's very little damage so far. So far, very little damage, even when you have like multiple Thunderstorms. So we need to try to something different. Maybe the delay impact here, 24 more damage. Maybe repetition. I'm not sure about repetition. Delayed impact. Right, Overload would be very good. Rage and Overload would be very, very good. Like to Rage, Overload. But Overload mechanic, we talked about yesterday, it's not working with Dodge Flow mechanic. It's kind of working, but it's bugging the dodge, and instead 3.5 seconds cooldown, we get in 7. We get in twice more cooldown than we should. And it's basically ruining the build. This is basically... Just to ruin the build. Okay, that's our problem so far. We also invested in agility here for maximizing the lessening damage. But again, it's not working that good as I was imagining it would be. So still a hard work, very much hard work. Oh, let's get all other area cleared and see if we can get actually this build working, doing as much damage as I wanted to do, at least as much as heavy attack. Up until we get to level 20 or 21. I'll try my best. But it could be, like I say so far. I could see that there's 12, 14, even 14 K damage. It's not 1400 damage. It's not a bad damage when we get in rage and we executing them with the floor. It's really not a bad damage. There's a casual Carissa as well. But what I really want for this skill is to be able to increase its area of effect. It's taken me so many more lightnings, right? Cold lightnings to clear this area completely. Yeah? And again, I don't like it. Completely, I mean, area just clear one measly group of enemies. Taking too many lightning strike, in my opinion. All of that. Not yet. So if you compare also the build with the grenade, which was Karen was also using a flow mechanic, but Karen such tremendously bigger area. Need to wait. You see what kind of like sync I'm talking about here? What kind of difference I want to see? Let's put a portal here. And well, boss killing time. We'll try to do something with the boss killing time, but again, it's something I was like not very much satisfying. There's mana management too. I think we're doing much better with the mana. With the current energy regeneration, 44 points, and getting some 80 mana on, well, chance to get 80 mana on Rage Overflow. And now we're generating 3 rage per hit. So it is working somehow. Okay, big boar got one shot at. So it's working somehow, and I okay with that. But how long it's gonna be working? That's a little bit of different question, like I say. Literally, in my opinion, we didn't try it, but pairing this with Earth's Mastery, alright, pairing this with Earth's Mastery instead and trying to go Overload, I think will be like a much more productive. Again, we need to test, but so Earth's Mastery gonna give you more magic damage. Hopefully lightning strikes are also scaling with magic. I mean, not to call lightning, but the lightning strike that are coming from cold lightning. I mean, this thing over here, Thunderstorm, lightning strike from Thunderstorm. So we get in Thunderstorm, we get in a lot of like lightning work over here, and we get in extra Thunderstorm over here, right? And Thunderstorm over here. And maybe, just maybe, it could be like way better AoE, right? It could get me like way better AoE. There's also a question of my aim. Like, I didn't need to aim precisely very much. Just granted, not my strongest suit. Also playing it with Earth's Mastery. Alright, we're gonna be getting a Flame Volley, which is actually a huge deal. Which is actually a huge deal. To clean in some stuff that I didn't clear with one hit. Of cold lightning. And are we getting closer to the village? to Enclave.
You there! Lend us your strength!
That's exactly Enclave.
Bridge is clear! To the others!
Not yet! Need to wait.
I'm out of the dodges.
The glory of Pyrgos!
Out of my dodge mechanic.
Well fought. Pentacontalinus will want to speak with you. He's in the training area, at the center of the Enclave.
That's not possible.
Okay, well, we'll try to get these things so we can sell the stuff.
What's the trouble, recruit? Winded already?
The southeast road was... those damnable crabs. I need you to find... It's madness.
I'll sell you what I can.
Okay, what can you sell me? Light armor or fire resistance? We're looking here exclusively for light armor. For now at least. Medium. That's ring. So we're level 16, right? We can replace my rings by the way. That's gonna give me some damage boost. Okay. We already have 3 energy regeneration flask. So we got an end department.
Go on.
Oh wait, we're like level 15, not really yet. Level 16.
I know Stolos is hiding away back there.
Step back. What? Oh, I have. Chaos, you.
Never you mind. Never you
You're
mind.
there! Looks like the cows escaped from their pen. Thanks for... I can't believe... Keep it. Good luck finding Stolos.
The cows over there. Okay, we just got about to hit level 16.
When I was here with Glaukos, these people were thriving. It's sad to see farmers turned into refugees in their own lands.
Yes, Roach. We're gonna be going and getting that. Extra XP we needed. Is it a bottle over here? This area is very strange. I feel like we've been here. We also need to figure out like about that puzzle, right? About a puzzle over here. How we actually gonna get over here? Those the lootables out of it. White items still taken. There's still some cash. Still money. Right, that's good. That's good. There we go, our level 16. There's too many lightning strikes. Honestly. Let's put a portal over here so we can go back. Deliver the cows. Not sure how many is this loot, but I'll take it now. There's also some soul of them.
Lead the cows into Stolos. He's by the statue of his late wife.
Oh, you...
Only
What? Wait! It's too hard to... Follow me.
Get out, get out, get out.
Listen, you rabble.
You don't really need to follow her.
Is there? I'm not. I'll just bring some good. I hope old man Thorn has the answers you need.
But
Used to
the
ride
interesting
every
part,
day
if we
from
just
Sky
finish this dialogue like fast
so
over
lucky
here,
that this farm
she actually gonna be
Those days now,
ending
don't
her
you?
her
Well,
run
if you want them back,
in a random place,
you're going to
right,
have
where
to
you finish the
fight.
dialogue. She
Gods, I barely have enough
originally
ingredients to
would
brew
run over
anything.
here and stay like
I
and
hope
talk
old
with
man
her.
Thorn has the answers you need.
back to the depths.
I'll sell you what I can.
But yeah, you see like where she ended over here. Spell damage, attack speed. Well, that's one thing I wanted to point out
Listen,
about
and
this.
listen well. The Ixian
Right whore, right whore. Let's just get back to my shared storage. And we're gonna get this level 16 rings.
One at a time, please.
If you need goods, admitted, but as soon
So
as
it's
that's
hopefully
fit,
gonna improve my a little bit everything. You also get this Amon disc, by the way. Cool down the rate air for area spell. Increase movement speed, cast speed, energy regeneration, energy barrier, increase energy and shield for barrier. Kinda like no way we can put it over here, right? Is this so what we look in here is the cartouche ring, extra lightning damage 21% and 60%, and extra energy regeneration and energy altogether. So let's see about damage here. We have 417. Alright. And we're gonna go and put those rings up. We got me at 469. It doesn't look like the big of a deal, but it is. This actually it is. And we have a better energy regeneration at 52. And I need 2 moments, 2 minutes, be back shot. Sorry about that. 5 minutes stuff. Alright guys, I'm back. Thank you very much for waiting. And look at this. Look at this. Oh, sorry. Don't look. Can you see it? Can you see it closer? It's a Richard. I just got a present from my sister-in-law. So they just sneakily... I got a Richard portrait here. Like... I'm really moved. Anyway guys, be back in a moment too. And back again. Again, sorry, quite a bit. Back to the island quest. Okay. I'm really like so moved here. Like they were doing you know, like portraits for they pets. All right. And just a couple of days ago. And then sneakily apparently done it for Richard too.
Dear Glaucus, what
Now I need
could
to
it
think
do?
where to put it, like behind me, on stream, or like somewhere in a room altogether. So the damage 446. I think this will be a big deal. I think it will be a big deal here. And let's see what we're gonna do with passive points. All right, so like we got our Raging Storm. Alright, so we got all we could do from a rage here, duration and a rage overflow. Some spell damage, lightning damage over here also haven't been improved. We put this projectile damage over 15 here. It's actually not really gonna be working, but if I'm gonna be using, for example, auto attack for whatever reason, it's giving me extra damage over here. Chance to shock and all of this. Do we care about it? We aim in chance 23 by default, so it's not really that big. Alright, and like crit chance actually did decrease because we removed the... so we have this Rage in Mind. Extra 9 spell damage. Alright. That could be improving a potentially Thunderstorm. Alright. Oh, well, there's also damage and crit chance over here. For a Rogue Mastery. Again, unfortunately, there's nothing in this second point that we do have like Nimble Defense, which is I'm a little bit interested in. Right, more cooldown speed, like reduction, which is kind of interesting. Make this dodge even, you know, like 3 seconds or something, if not more, not less. I mean. So I guess the only thing we can level up and that makes some sense is this 3% damage and extra critical chance. So 469, 478, and then we just agility again, and it's going for 182. Right, improving damage little by little. And about active skills. Alright, so like we already got the Storm Enchantment as a maximum here. Already got a Storm Enchanting. So we get in resistances here, Cold Imbuement, Lightning Imbuement, which don't really scare. While Frosty Armor, don't care. Conservation, I think we're good with the energy here. Thunderstorm. Like... there's only thing to do, it's a Thunderstorm. if you go in over here. So I think we're just keeping it on 7. Alright, keeping this on 7. Blink could be interesting addition, like some ability skill for sure. Not that we need. So cold explosion, stun chance, repeat. So second can reuse the ability one time, and the cooldown start afterwards. So Blink also has Thunderstorm. And it's quite a bit of a Thunderstorm in sync here. It does have like big cooldown, so it's not generating anything of value like a flow or anything, or overload. Like, So in terms of active skills, I'm a kind of bit of at a loss. Right, like I said, if we can still improve in this, I can still go improving this one, and trying to get a delayed impact over here. $75 more damage, but hit after 2 seconds. That's kind of like a lot, right? 1, 2, 3. Extra. The damage is there, so but like you need to kite the enemy around. So I'm not entirely buying into this. Repetition. Less damage 2 times in one interval. It's going 900 damage, so. But that's like damage with every. Also, did you notice repetition not creating rage? Aha! It's literally not creating rage here. Well, because we... Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's created because we remove rage in order to try the repetition thing. Well, rage regains the probably the most thing that we gain in form right now. Delaying impact, I'm actually not really sure about it. Overlord, I really want Overlord, but we can't. It's just breaking the game, breaking the mechanics. So ailment chance to get in an extra energy drain. I was just Thunderstorm for a little bit damage. That's all we can do. And a rock can get me like this preparation, but preparation we talked about. Only interesting thing we have here is critical. There's a Shadow Daggers, which is kind of interesting too. It's increased movement speed and impairment resistance and maximum resistance, enchantment, enhanced ailments, and a weapon quarantine. So let's go and do this for now. All right. Rely on random lightning strike.
Not yet.
This fighting those low level enemies it's okay-ish. Well, so low level enemies who just deals 300 damage with the lightning strike. It did work, right? It did work, it did something. Actually did something. It wasn't doing that much, but it's like, okay, again, like level 9 enemies. Which is, well, nothing to write home about. Still clearing this area. Let's rush for main quest and leaving this one in time. I don't need flow mechanic here to kill those guys. Just realized. Just dying on the oven. Extra white item, sure, I'll take it. Extra chest here. I also take it. Again, those slow levels, guys, we don't need a flow mechanic. Need to watch my mana. Just again, like I think I'm a mana situation with the 2 cartouche rings got like way much better. Like way much better.
Not enough energy.
800 damage per hit. Not exactly that big. Look, when we increase on this damage to 150%, alright.
Need more energy.
Now we're talking. And then we critical with that. Now we're talking. So it's like the crits doing their thing. 3k crit. That's pretty big. That's actually pretty big.
There's
That's
the base
part for the
of the broken
Glaucus
Glaucus statue. But we'll need to find all the pieces if we want to rebuild it.
There's a portal.
Not enough energy.
Okay, so yeah, like you see the lightning strike working much better right now, especially in this lower level area, than it was working at the very beginning. Because we have like better scaling for it as well, and the enemy's lower level, well, playing its part too. That's granted. The dots doing 8 point damage. Right, this build never gonna be doing much of a dot damage. We just can't stun them as much as we can do with grenades or with rolling magma. Just not enough base aiming chance for that.
I need to wait.
Potion. They need to come in. That's all of them. Never mind.
Athena, she was bitten by some.
Was this Rosh supposed to say something here? There we go.
Stolos has spent the last 30 years angry that old man Thon and the villagers refused to help his wife. Maybe we can sort this mess out once we've sobered him up with Lage's potion. Let's see if it's ready.
I can't do that.
Can do that. No, I can. But don't have much more. Health potion, extra crabs. Let's see if the Lage potion is ready. Because we're ready to sell my loot. Alright. Surely do. I can interact with him. So does the girl still stay in over here? She's not.
I'll sell you what I can.
You're farmers, born to the land. The gods have dealt you a harsh lot. You used to rise every day to till the land, plant seeds, harvest the barley.
Okay, we do have that lightning damage extra on my current gear.
You're going to have to fight. Plain and simple. You're gonna have to take up your weapons and drive those stinking, scaly fishmen back to the depths.
Did you find old man Thorn? Did Thorn tell you I stuck? I hope he. But
good luck with Stolos.
Okay, it didn't trap the dialogue. Usually, like, we have 90% chance to trap dialogue for whatever reason here.
Wait a moment. I need to.
Here.
It's on my show. What?
please,
I said.
just
I-
you there.
Come on, then, sir.
Okay, well, it's just giving Mr. King XP, like, really, dude. This classic felt so dramatic, but it's giving it not nothing as a reward. Get back to that bottle. And that's maybe we're not doing it right. What a chance. I think it's very little chance. Like, very little chance. Destroying the eggs. Yeah, just can imagine use the lightning attack called lightning with a delay. Even less than a second delay, it feels too much. Also, like, you know, like we're comparing this build to Heavy Strike. Heavy Strike actually does have a delay. Like, you need a whole second to cast it. But it didn't feel as much. Well, it did feel actually quite a bit.
Full of crab eggs, and I thought I'd seen everything. That shell looks interesting. Perhaps the militia can make use of it.
We did kill this big crab. So right now the build's looking better, right? Let's be honest, build looking better right now than it was looking yesterday. But that's because we're cleaning lower level area. And we did get like those blue rings to scale my damage a little bit. Just think about it. So it's a good amount of damage. 21 plus 16, 37% more damage. Not a trifling matter. Level 13 crabs. One of the lowest kind of monsters. Also dying with 1 hit here. Well, with the rage bonus though. Nonetheless, 1 hit. There's a bottle. Let's get it before anything ends. Okay, that was already not enough to kill that guy. There's 1 hit. Need to scale it more. So bad stuff here. Let's pick up the statue. Actually, we can also side quest here, was it? Or something here.
Another piece of Glaucus' statue. Well, I knew him.
Well,
He preferred having friends to followers. He thought statues of him were silly.
That's not possible.
Go back where you came, crabs. Well, there is a quest over here. I should go there. It's a village defense quest. It's 6% chance to freeze. For terrorism, it feels like it's happening more than 6%. I talked about it yesterday. It's probably actually 6%. Which is when it's happening, it's feeling so big.
Hold the line and stay clear of their pincers! Where in Hades' hoary beard are these things coming from?
Indeed, where they're coming from, because I already cleared this area.
We'll have a story to tell after this fight's over!
It's not possible.
Well, we would have been in trouble for sure if you hadn't come along.
Can't do
Talk
that.
to Pensaconsolinus. We could use more steady fighters like you.
Okay. That's like I'm in the quest down.
That was too close.
Could also be like running out of mana. To rather say pockets to loot.
Please tell me you for now. Yes, we should be able to fast. I will do my best to give a thorough report.
Is
that the shell I heard the... Yes, here. I'll sell you what I can.
That's also we can use. So energy regeneration on a cooldown rate. Medium armor. Medium armor to get out of here. Aim duration. Get a better necklace. Cold lightning resistance, cooldown rate. I mean, for this one, cold lightning resistance, critical chance is not really a bad ring to have. Let's keep an eye on it. Poison increase element duration. How much resistance do we even have here? Don't believe much. Like a total armor to 137, light build. Well, it's not bad, not as bad, not 0.
Listen.
Alright, and 0 is already good.
You're
Not 0 already good, I mean.
I know.
Alright, so we have 1 extra attribute point.
Oh, you're no.
Guess we're gonna be leveling up and spend this attribute point. We wait who's leveling up here.
Barley, honey, meat. knew Stolas could be so generous.
There's something a little bit extra over here. A few more crabs to kill. I'm picking up all the gold. I don't know how I miss him, but he's also missed me. So we're good. We're actually good. Extra. That's a statue of the Glaukos. What else? Another statue and the Ichthyan boss. I'm like really disappointed in energy drain here. Honestly, like I think they can make it like really great. They add in like energy to every monster. Right now it's like very limited.
Not enough energy.
Almost all the monsters fighting is just like normal guys. Don't have energy bar to reach the energy probe. I'm not really actually reaching.
You know, Glaukos
We're not
started
really
life
actually reaching the energy, do we?
as a mortal. He always seemed to miss it. He was the one who found me after I got stuck in this charm. We were friends for years, before he gave me to Aristino.
Let's see, level up. I'm gonna put in an extra points over here. I will go in Thunderstorm. There is nothing else I can do to improve the damage here. Alright, unfortunately, I guess the overload not working, so 30%, like it's not really that big. Not really big of a chance. And the passive points. So I think we're just gonna give this one a go, alright? Use a chance to active no channel skill. There's 10 chance to hit enemy with lightning strike. Alright, we did got to 4 points before here and increased damage by 40%, but damage just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough. I think that I'm gonna put like 1 point over there. And Rogue, we're gonna be improving a little bit more damage with the Rogue here. There's some bots in the chat that want to be banned. There we go. Okay, those guys dying from one lightning strike is good. Also, we can improve my agility over here. So 790. Okay, that's the rage. Honestly, we get into the damage. We get in close to the damage. As basically as much as the other skills we had, we get in the damage part. But because of small AoE and the damage require actually generating a flow, the actual cleaning speed is so way lower than other builds we had. Like it's really the slowest build.
It's not possible.
I was saying this like it's almost every build we play, and I'm saying this is literally the slowest. No, this is the slowest. But this guys, This one is actually the slowest. Like all other builds I was naming the slowest, well, they were just very bit like slower, maybe half a second slower than other builds, or they were getting that cleaning speed sorted when we get to end game, and I couldn't like just saying this is slowest anymore. But this is one, I swear to God, this time this is the slowest build. And again, so a rage mechanic plus overload mechanic would give me so much more damage. If I could do rage and overload, but we only can do rage right now. So like flow, rage, overload. That's what I wanted for that build, and we still like running with the storm spike bow that generated me overload. Well, working with the overload generation it is. Alright. I will try to make it work.
Gave most of mine.
Generation. Click on the ring, right? We tried to make it work, but we already talk about what happens. The summary for this build will be hard. Like I'm already like have so many things to say about this build. The problem is our summary is getting like too big. I already have I always have like a lot of things to say, and maybe not in the most efficient way, admittedly. That's a problem. Sure. Well, this is giving me this Embers of Night. Should have talked with the old lady. Maybe have enough. Still need to figure out how to get this like last 5. What kind of quest condition there is to get them sorted. There's a boss fight here. We're like level 17 already. A little bit too high for the boss fight, but let's go and actually do the boss fight shot. Let's try to do the boss fight. It's like he's going around, going over here. Is this one's actually dead end? So maybe this one dead end, but whatever. Extra chest over here we missed. Fishy. It's not a dead end. Putting me to the quest, to the boss. Okay, let's see how we can handle this boss. That's a big indication of our current damage, right? Considering that we also kind of quite a bit level above the recommended 15.
Yes, I know. Here, take me well as he drift and for he.
This telepathic message.
He spawn.
Stay back, who got destroyed.
Will fill my belly.
Let's keep generating rage over here. I'm getting like 700.
Heart's panicked pumping.
Need more energy.
Almost got you. So there was some, you know.
Can't do that.
There was some damage, but I don't think I could see it was a good kind of damage. Alright, despite being 2 levels above this and having cartridge rings, I'm not very satisfied with the damage, man.
That's not possible.
Let's deliver the loot.
That was need quality art.
What kind of a build is? Well, it's low level. And a high, very low chance to use it. Energy 22 lighted resistance.
Need quality art.
That's look like something we can use. Looks a little bit better than what we're currently using. Extra energy, you see we do need. Still ran out of the energy fighting this boss. She said thought we're gonna be would be okay with the energy for this boss, but we totally weren't. Go grab more loot. And do we just keep exploring around here? Oh well. Can clear this area. No problem. We'll keep going this way. Cause why not? Level 15. So that's Lightning Storm doing much more damage than level 15 right now. Level 17 rather say. Lightning Strike. Than it was at the beginning of the game. It still doesn't really add in much to my AoE. Alright, like... Our AoE is very narrow. And that's a problem on solving. I feel like, again, Heavy Strike had better cleaning speed. Despite its AoE also felt like quite narrow too. As narrow as this, maybe even narrower. Guess additional lightning strike didn't kill the boar. This boar is too strong. Send this in here extra. A green item, sure. Give me that. We talked on the previous stream, right? Like someone on YouTube asked me about how we get in so many green items. But I think he meant a different kind of green items. Right, because our filter... There's a classic filter and there's which we use in, and there's a standard
Looks like
filter.
the last piece. If we bring them to the statue base, we...
A standard filter
should be
looking
but a
so
trifle.
awkward if you ever played a Dungeon Quest before. Again, I didn't feel like I would have any problem with a standard filter because it's like basically the same as any other big action RPGs. But we do. It's just not looking as good as the Dying Quest. It's looking more confusing, I would say so. Speaking of other big RPGs, like we talk about that Passive Exile getting a new update in August 29. Potentially, from what I understand, bigger people speculating about this. That was a little. So potentially a new chapter. What do we have here? Oh, we have air alarm. Yeah, well, there was this very successful negotiations yesterday with Trump and Putin. Very much successful negotiations. That's what the Trump saying us. Which is for whatever reason they didn't have a dinner, and the whole negotiation went and for whole 2 hours instead of 6. Or less than 2. Well, less than they did planned. People saying it's gonna go like this way, and I tend to believe it. The Trump will say, I've done everything. You saw like how successful negotiations have been on my part. Now it's like time for the Zelensky to make a deal. But what kind of deal? What kind of deal? To give away the current city, Zaporizhzhia, for example, with 100,000 people into Russian slavery. Do you ever, guys, like, even heard what they're doing, what happening to Ukrainians in occupying territories right now? Do you ever like talk about this? How many people lost their lives, their possessions, everything? People who stay on those occupied territories. They banned into Ukrainian language. People getting imprisoned. People getting oppressed. Well, it's even worse than Nazi Germany. Nobody like wants to talk about it. Everyone pretending like that's okay. They're just gonna be living their own lives. Right, they just, you know, territory. Nobody talking about people who lives there. But yeah, like...
I can't do that. That's not possible.
So not real, nothing was done. Not real progress was done on the yesterday negotiation, apart from like just, you know,
I can't do that.
The Trump showed that he making some efforts, which is like amount to nothing. Well, they are amount to something. They amount to just switch the blames on Ukraine and its president. Like, look at those guys. Like, we saw a bunch of things. We heard a bunch of things what Trump was saying. Like Ukraine actually the one who started the war and all that bullshit. And I think he do believe it. I think he actually genuinely believe it what he's saying. Okay, this is medium armor. It has but better armor piece and have extra mind. She don't really care about the mind, do we? We don't. But anyway, the thing is, we talked about how on the previous streams how there's for the past 2 weeks or something there was less air alarms here, and it was good. But now, for this past 2 days, right? Yesterday, that was the summit with Putin Trump, and today, those alarms like increasing, and we're expecting some big massive drone/missile attack happening today, evening, tomorrow. They usually like to strike on the weekends, during the night, you know. With those big attacks. Terrorize more people. You cannot even like understand, comprehend how much damage it's doing to mental health, to physical health. Alright, living in constant fear and constant explosions. Every night, not able to sleep. For the past 3 years, 3.5 years. Who gonna compensate us for this? Vote ration down, rations, all of them. I tell you, nobody. Iran gonna be pretending it's just okay, just war, you know, right? Which is by default war is not okay. But the world order got destroyed. Our grandparents were built after World War II in hope there will be no wars. Everyone got scared. Everyone just got scared of big bad Russia. And that's all. I'll be more and more and more increasing security risk all around the world. There's literally nobody. You can't rely on nobody. Like that's the one thing that Ukraine learned out of here. You really can't rely on nobody. Especially when a country like Russia strikes. Nobody except your own military and your own nuclear weapon. Right? We give away for foolishly believing they're gonna be living in a better world. And the nuclear threat is like a really, well, a scary thing, right? So, foolishly believe we can live a better world, then nobody would need like the nuclear weapon. And make that step was a big mistake, leading to tremendous life loss, economical losses, human life losses. And basically getting our countries pushing it 10 and 10 years away. Is this a loot over there? Okay, it's a loot. I can see from here. Tens and tens years away from any other developed country. Economically, life expectancy, and all other things. Okay, so we're getting close to a scavenger. Again, no idea what the condition of opening that casket is. But to do like some quests, or progress main story maybe. But it's gonna be open. It's gonna be open, right? Maybe it was like just visiting the cave in a waterfall, near the waterfall. Yeah, the Moira.
That's not
3
possible.
hits. Maybe that's a condition. Moira's Temple. There's extra quests here. Maybe we need to collect all other shards of night or embers of night, whatever they're called. This one giving me some, right? The embers of night, level 18. So let's see if we can interact with the casket. Well, like I say, we're very close to it. There's also that leech of Warlock that giving you embers of night. Like this portal is so awkward. I'm just staying here, clicking it for 10 seconds, right? Sometimes it's just 10 seconds. Cool down in between I finish this fight and I can actually utilize the portal. So I feel it's some kind of bug. I feel like they need to fix it as well.
Bye. You're looking to buy a bow?
We do looking to buy some light armor here, if anything. If there's any good. There's anything good to buy there. Can do 23k. We can play with. There's a dagger. But what about light armor? There's some arms. Ain't no good. I mean, it's a low level armor,
Oh dear.
but still the armor nonetheless. Okay, let's see. We continue with exploring here. Just gonna connect this one and connect that one.
What am I gonna
And get that statue. There should be like another portal nearby.
do?
Please, one moment, shot. Okay, we're good. Three active points. So passive points, we just continue with this. A little bit extra damage and a little bit of a critical hit chance here. Right, so it's getting 8% chance for Lightning Strike to get crit. Again, we can invest more into Light and Walker here. We can invest more in this. Increases percentage chance and getting at least 2 4 points to getting the damage for Lightning Strike. Just we've seen the damage a little bit more right now in endgame as it was before. About the passives. Okay, we can do a Thunderstorm here. Yeah, that's like another thing we gotta be increasing. Right, we're not investing in Blink. It's a cool mobility skill, but I think we're okay with not investing in it right now. So Thunderstorm, 20% Lightning Strike. It's extra 15 energy to take care of. Okay, Rogue, there is a preparation. There's a preparation for Rogue. I really want to get a Vanish. Right, but we couldn't do it before because we will not have enough Divinity. Right, and we need this Divinity +3 in Storm Master specifically for Rage in Storm. And well, we wanted it actually for Overcharge too, but Overcharge is not working. An extra damage over here. So we have 400. 581. One, two, two. Waiting for the storm to happen here. It's 10% chance, is it? No, 20. Okay, every 2 seconds, 15% chance to randomly any enemy with lightning strike. I just want to see a damage. It was like 200 something, was it? Yeah? Like, it's not like... Okay, 287, right? 287 right now. Not the biggest damage. Not the biggest damage indeed. But the damage we can try to work with. Was anything over here? Nope. Yes, again, it's not as good as Flame Valley will be. Flame Valley with Earth's Mastery. And like I say, getting Cold Lightning with the Flame Valley build will be actually better. So we're gonna be losing the flow mechanic, right? We're gonna be losing a flow mechanic. But we can totally go Overlord plus Rage mechanic with that. Like 2 Rages and 3 Overlords. We can do that. We can do even more. Like we don't have like this point. So like Thunderstorm, Rage, and Overlord. And I think they'll be like make a way better lightning strike. We may be even gonna compare these builds at some point. What I want to play next is Cyclone. Actually, I feel like Cyclone could be like very interesting. All right. Every 2 seconds, enemy inside Thunderstorm have a chance to hit by lightning strike. Increase localized storms. Violent resolution. Well, it could be very interesting, so we're trying to build something out of this. I'll try to build something out of this. Meanwhile, we getting 2k hits per lightning strike right now, which is not a bad. To have 2k hits when we have a rage and a flow. It's not a bad damage by any means. Let's go and play a little bit of this with those guys. There's a scavenger. Normal spiders just dying from one hit with lightning strike. Yes, please.
Good shot. Blast those Ichthyans.
Let's trade, please. Weapon poison damage is fire con damage. Cool down rate we don't care about. So I wanted to get like some extra stuff here. Blue stuff. I haven't tried to play with those blue stuffs. No luck. No luck, no luck. Most significant. Increase damage every time. Fire damage, spell damage, poison damage. Plus stand to weapon, aim chance plus 40%. It's not bad. It's not bad for fire damage builds. Alright. Knowledge, increase weapon attack damage. It's also interesting, not bad. Poison, spell damage, knowledge. Weapon damage, spell damage, fire damage, and cold. That's most infrequent. Lightning damage, energy, so increase area, damage ability. It's just not bad for me, actually. But we require knowledge instead of agility here. Right, so they could have 20 extra agility, 30% light and damage. Well, I keep in all the monster frequent so far. We're gonna keep in those stuffs here. Let's check the casket. Okay, now we can open the casket. So there's something happen. Something happen is if we collect enough embers or enough time pass. I don't know. Because switching a session didn't help. Maybe it's a level thing. But yeah, now we can totally get those embers. Very interesting. Okay, let's go and explore the stuff around here. Well, that boar died spectacularly. 4K, great. So we have like 7K crits and something, right? Over 7K crits with heavy strike. Right, lethal strike have the next biggest damage crit thing. But this is probably the third build with the biggest crit damage on hit. Unfortunately, this is not helping much with the cleaning speed, however. Yeah. Well, let it happen. It helps with cleaning speed. What is level 15? Not a big deal. At least we did sorted out the energy. So again, previous build was our worst build. Do you remember the poison grenade? All right, it was worse than the fire grenade, and it was kind of like the worst build we played before. But now this build taking the mantle of the worst, and at least it beat something, the poison grenade in something. It's energy management. Alright, so I'm not strained on energy as much as this. As we actually been with this is poison grenade build. No kidding, no kidding. Okay, so we have enough space for loot. Just don't forget to not sell in those 4 stars. I'm dead with the shields. A real problem for any build. So we just kill this warlock with 2 hits, right? Like, but we crit there. That wasn't bad by any means. We'll see how we're gonna be doing the pawn fight. We're gonna get extra passive points. I'm gonna complete in all this quest. So we're gonna get something a little bit extra going into his fight. And we'll see that's a little bit extra gonna be working for us or not. I wasn't satisfied much with the fight. This Hypotamus guy.
That's not possible.
Okay, I can keep looting one more item. Don't need to generate flow against normal spiders here. Actually, big spider also died from lightning strike, without me needing to generate a flow, which is kind of cool. Get this loot and quest, I guess. Like, it's time to turn in a quest. So loot, turn in the quest, and wait 10 seconds for this portal to work. First and foremost.
Need quality iron.
So we live in this, and live in this one. Right, wait, we have another altitude. No, we don't live in this one, never mind. Forget about what I said. Medium armor, fire resistance, not... No, medium armor, okay, agility. 15 agility instead of knowledge. Fire resistance, enemy chance. Well, knowledge is also okay, like 15 agility probably better. Or whatever. Level 20, level 20, level 19. I have a bunch of stuff, but I didn't have like much of builds that depended on the stuff yet. So just put in, and maybe some of the build we actually will be able to utilize it.
Need something stored?
This one also goes over here. So let's get cracked on those quests over here.
Oh no.
My pocket's empty. Finally, still not enough.
But do we miss like one more quest that's giving me embers, Nani? I think we've just done like everything for embers, did we? Did we? Where else we can get embers? Also that memory testing quest over there that's giving you embers. Maybe that's it. Test your memory thing. Or maybe wolves. There's 2 more quests on the left.
You again. I'm glad to have you in the middle. Now that the Elohim, you're welcome in Pyrgos anytime, soldier.
Not enough energy.
Can also get to level 19 before the pawn fight. Pan fight. So the pan is kind of like Ukrainian and I guess like a Polish word as well. I mean like seer, mister. Sometimes even like lord.
Give you a prophecy.
It's like a...
I'm a little busy right now. Without you have
The game like long in here for whatever reason. Okay, we're
How'd
back.
you go dealing with the minion?
Normal. What else? Did we get the Glaucus statue restored? Got a bit confused where we are. We didn't. This is extra thing. Fate remember and then that should be all the quests over here.
going hunting.
Spear. So there's also I want to get some good spear build before anything. Good spear build. We want dual wielding dagger builds. We already have the prerequisites for the build, right? But I think I'm gonna be playing Cyclone next. Could be like a very good build. Could be a very awkward build. I definitely was expecting much better from Cold Lightning with this configuration. But again, I repeat it again. It's because the Overlord not working.
It really does look just like Glaukos. The sculpture made the eyes look far too stern.
So 1 extra cupid point out of here. If you're gonna be playing like Lightning build, Cold Lightning build with Earth Masteries, I think it will be like more powerful. I just generally think it will be more powerful. So we get into a good part here. So right now level 19, level 18, almost 19. The build performing much better than it was supposedly mid-game. There is no denying it. There is no place to say nay. And if they fix the cooldown for a dodge but been interfered by a Overlord mechanic, if they fix that, the build actually will be like pretty powerful with Overlord mechanic plus Rage mechanic. And if we get adding like a couple of items to the mix that improving your Overlord, like this bow currently, is giving me extra crit chance. Because to think we're not actually went to improve my crit chance, it's still 8. But if you went and spent active points into preparation here, with extra crit chance over here, could be like very powerful. Like the shadow guys are dangerous, especially for my light build, light armor build. We haven't been dying on this build yet, like surprisingly. We did manage to die once on the rock builds before, on both grenades builds, due to player mistakes. But this one proceeding pretty smooth. Not staying in any random fire circles. Utilizing my dodges more or less successfully. Minimum almost dodges. Well, I still probably have 30% of all dodges as almost dodges, but still. Feels like we're just generally getting better. And that's again another thing we're talking with Necrosorp, right? So right now the armor, health, and your overall survivability doesn't really matter, right? Because even this build that I'm called the worst build, relatively dealing with everything so far in campaign. I wouldn't say like easy, but not like struggling either.
Need more energy.
Yeah, we're not struggling either with this. Let's be honest here. Right now in mid game, in late games, level 18 has been late game for early access part.
Stop!
Chicken.
Welcome, friend.
So we're handling it very well, even with the worst build. In terms of survivability, we're just gonna grab extra loot here.
I can't do that.
No, I can.
Children, I'm such a pretty birdie. Look at all my feathers.
Totally can do this.
Come here, little human. If you want to stay... Ooh.
Follow Lord Pan's instructions, supplicant.
My instruction was to loot. Follow the instruction of my god. Okay, well. And now we'll give Silent the loot. But of course.
Need quality eye.
So we're saying the damage is getting not that bad. On par with even lethal. I want to call it lethal strike, right? Well, it is lethal strike. Heavy attackers saying. Maybe not as good as lethal strike for single target for sure. But will we be able to handle the boss fight here easier? As easy as we handle everything else. Gonna be finding out in the next 5 minutes. Okay, 2 more groups of enemies to kill, I guess.
Follow Lord Pan's instructions carefully.
Power level up.
Snap out of it. You remember me, don't you?
Healer.
You! Don't go in there. Everyone here is out of their minds.
It's fine. Again.
Is it true? You survived.
Finished yesterday the
Thank the
Metro
gods.
first book.
Hurry to my side.
The ending actually the same as in the game.
Why are you attacking
But the road
me?
to that ending quite different.
We must reach the Moirai temple.
But like
This way.
she literally prevented from grabbing the loot. Bastard. Yeah, the road to that like quite different, and we never saw like any crayfish monsters.
Don't worry.
Or spiders
I won't leave your
monsters in the
side
book.
again.
But there were cannibals.
Ixians, you know what to do.
With the psychotic abilities.
I have
And
just one
a
more
bunch of
thing
other
to
monsters. They actually went inside the Kremlin. In a book when there was a big monster could, well, some kind of biological weapon thing. There were dogs. There was dogs, the wild dogs, mutated dogs in this game. In the book, I mean, that weren't in the game. And at least in the first 2. And that like big telepathic entity, they just like, you know, could overcome them with psionic abilities, they call them that, and just make them step into its mouth to get devoured. It was kind of scary. Kind of like way more mysticism in the book, right? And explain it abilities with. We only have the dark ones, right, in the original game that could be using some, well, mind-altering abilities. But there was like way more monsters in the book that could do that. And then also like, you know, mysticism, like religions kind of explaining shit's happening. So we have 3 active points right now, 3 passive points. Again, those basic points can go into lightning worker here, and we can get to increase the damage. Overflow for range, like 40% damage for lightning strike. Or they could have totally go into accuracy there for extra damage. Alright, for Storm Nimbus, do we just Thunderbolt in over here? So Thunderbolt getting a 45% chance, and more importantly that extra 40% lightning strike damage. It's costing energy, so we'll not be doing as much damage to score lightning because we just literally took away 45 energy points from here. If you invest in more in this, I think we can work with the conversation. Like 4 more levels, 4 more points, conservation here. Could be okay. Could be logical. Alright, like we don't care much about critical strike over here. I don't believe so. There is Shadow Dagger. Just also interesting thing. Like 8% crit chance. I don't think we can get better. So masteries, everything done, attribute points for those. $300 out for 137. It's still, well, 4-3 lightning bolts. 712 base damage.
Here, come closer. We have so much to catch up on.
Right, so we did have a Roiling Magma, which just also wouldn't deal that much of damage by default. Alright. It wouldn't. It was like 600.
No one's faster than me.
600 or something, maybe also 700. But it's stuck so many burns, right? 18 burns with 3 Roiling Magma hits.
My father said I'd never amount to anything, but now I'm rich.
It actually was good.
No, please.
There's something about that brazier.
What are you doing?
Stop!
We're getting like a little bit more damage, right? 955, 984. With the cold lightning, it was stuck in the.
I wouldn't notice you cheating. You don't like my game? Fine. New rules.
It's like in the rage.
Alive, and meet me at my hilltop shrine. Stupid mortal. You could have had eternal bliss, but you chose misery.
So like we did quite good with those guys, right? And we still managed the energy way better than I was expecting we would. Nice. This build picking up a pace in this late part of the game, late part of the early access. Can we actually scale it good enough towards level 90? That's not level 90, level 40. That's a different question. I guess we can go in that critical hit damage and utilize Vanish. Right, like Vanish with this build will be pretty good. And it's another flow generation mechanic. So it should be pretty good. Let's see like if I can strike those spiders the lightning bolt. 424 damage with a random lightning bolt. I would say it's not bad.
You were supposed to stand still and go crazy like everyone else. Why is that so hard to understand?
As the random lightning damage goes, I think it's not bad. Obviously the build will be like way better, way more powerful with Overlord. Especially going towards level 40. It'll be like adding so much more potential and power and damage over that. Better loss. Well, it's still 0 deaths.
All I want
despite like the lightning armor.
fun little game in which
I just need to say it before boss fight.
forever, and you had to ruin it.
I just need to say the phrase right before the boss fight, which is utilizing a lot of fire damage, and we have, well, 38 fire resistance, but perhaps it's enough. Not much of armor.
Stealing from me? I hate you.
I hate you too. You're just a satyr. So shut up. So 18k per hit.
Get your place, mortal. But don't worry. I'll
2k per hit. Which is when we neutralize on the floor. And again, 2k, it's probably as much as a little bit more than a single fissure would do in a fissure build.
Nicias!
The problem there was
What
the 3
are you doing
fissures.
here? The world is full of monsters. So unbelievable.
3k grids.
What's taking so long? Are you even trying?
Explanations can wait.
Whatever we're doing here is like always so long, huh? For him.
Boy. What's the matter? Don't you want to play with my doggies anymore?
This dog is a bad dog, yes. Right, the cleaning speed like here looking pretty good.
Can't do that.
Still can. Get a little bit extra. Dude, this guy, I hate him. He's so uncool. Didn't done anything wrong. Oh my god, like, just not letting me pick up the items. Kill it with a small spider.
That's not possible.
And we're out of options here. Out of a space. Like I was saying on the previous still again, because we're picking white items, I was selling literally everything to get in the extra money for low level blue items in the early game. Because of we're doing that, we're running out of a storage space like super fast. And I feel like we definitely would benefit, like maybe in second act, from getting like extra bag here, like it'd been in the original game. Okay, let's see, 12 agility and minus 25 energy reserve. It's almost the same as giving 22 energy, right? Lightning resistance, fire resistance, but agility giving you extra damage here. Very good, I accept it.
Oh, dear glad.
We don't have like enough thing for her, do we?
Find me some. Still not.
Not enough. How many we have?
Of course. Wouldn't want you
Have
to
19.
master, eh?
Something missing. It is a That wolf quest that giving you embers, or a memory destined quest, there it's called. The other slugs and coding overload. Okay, let's see about the boss fight. How are we gonna be handling on again? We're gonna be going there, stuck in all the rage. Just need to be mindful not to utilize all the dodges and leave some dodges to actually dodge in. This could be dangerous otherwise. From random lightning. Keep this rage on 10 or 9, 1k damage right now.
Bored, and I hate being bored. You think you're so... Who cares? You forgot. Come here so I can crush you.
Decently fast, right? It was decently fast. With rage and a little bit cooldown, so I was pacing myself good enough not to run out of energy and not to run out of cooldown charges, especially keeping one dodge of the dodge charges, keeping one dodge for when we need to actually dodge instead of getting extra damage. Yeah, we've done pretty good here. So the build did pick up a pace in this since level 18. There's like more stuff to see.
Yes. Glaucus around. Is she food at the end?
No blue items again. Will we ever get blue items from those? Okay, we did got like twice in this 74 hours I spent on early access so far. Let's be honest, we got a couple of items. A couple exactly the number. Meaning 2. One from Crab and another one from boss chest. Yes. Well, let's see if this class given embers of the wolf quest. I'm like absolutely can't remember. One, 2. 1, 2. Open the tombs. Come on, press it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes the interactions here could get awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, Like clicking on this kind of getting hard. You kind of click it, but then you realize you didn't. Nope, you're dead. It got me like 15 embers. Right. Put it into 34. 34. So is this enough to finish the Ember quest? I get like the third guarantee blue item in early access, which is apparently a shield. I don't see the wolf in that case giving you embers. Maybe they do. Okay, let's just go and try to ask her. If that's enough.
Find me so let me.
Oh, there you go, that's enough.
The mouse and she found she thought.
Oh, she's giving you like random items.
I can't do that.
Oh, she's giving you random items, random blue items. Oh yes. Oh yes, chat. Oh fucking yes. Uh-huh. So that's giving me like all the bows here.
Need
I figured
quality
it out. There's a might bow scaling. It's level 16, unfortunately. 51 damage, so not much. Bleeding and poison resistance. Increased strike damage, 28 might. Increased aiming chance. Hitting enemy with your primary attack has a chance of causing explosions. But what kind of chance? That's need to be tested. Well, the primary attack. What they call the primary attack? I mean this attack. So we literally need to use this bow.
Need quality iron.
As a main weapon. And I think it's not really that good. I don't think it's really good. Especially because as well, the level 16. Also, it's saying Rambo 2. And that kind of 2, a little bit confusing. Is that? I would say so.
Oh, dear.
Need something stopped?
So we did have a similar item, the axe here, Megalos. Also, whenever we have a full overhelm, generate more spam explosion, dealing lightning 3. So this is guarantee explosion. This is giving you like literally guarantee explosion, but the actual damage is quite quite little. The actual damage quite little. So looking at my Moraine Codex, right, it's still missing the necklace. Got all the rings here, and 2 daggers missing, 3 swords missing, 1 axe missing. Got all here, and there's extra spear, extra 2 cabinet maces. We got all the bows. No staff and no shields. I should go to my previous characters, all of them who didn't completed her quest here, and trying to roll for the blue items and see what I can get. That makes so much sense now. Again, I don't get right now all the right condition, right? The right condition to open this casket with the last 5 shards of the night over here. You're paying, so you literally need to pay the gold, pay 100 gold for it. But then in order for it to open, you need to do something. Some other quest, or maybe just build a Glaucus statue. I don't know, like. But apparently if you do everything, like we're doing, every other side quest, even before you actually completed every other side quest, maybe we should do to gather enough embers first. Yeah, you'll be able to open it eventually, just doing like what I'm doing. XP, and level up, level 20. Bring it on, there's a gangster over here. So level 20, we're done with the thunderstorm. I can improve the damage over there, damage the mana. I can improve mana. Do you want to invoke lightning here? Rage overflow can work for me. But I think it's just better go and grab the exam. Well, we're not gonna get this alien chance, critical chance. We just grab the points over here. Critical hit chance 20%. It's 3 damage here. And 3 damage, but increasing critical chance. So critical chance is still 8. Extra cunning. And on 10, okay, so look, we just got extra cunning, but damage, okay, the damage 1064, never mind. 1000 even. 1100 again. 1100 with not 10, 1100. There's a lightning strike thing. Okay, the dead end over here is a little bit extra loot. What am I doing? So 2200 per hit. When we utilize the flow mechanic. I would say not a bad damage. Not a bad damage for this stage of the game. I'm gonna see how this works with next boss fight. I'll have a couple of boss fights left. Didn't kill the skeleton with one hit. Huh? Is it because she didn't have a rage? So again, given that level 40 with this, we definitely can scale the crits more. We can scale the crits more. More chances. But it should really be, and get Vanish. Vanish is like a lot of damage to it. But we really could work with Overload much better. So like what we want from Vanish, definitely floor gain, right? Floor gain and then Deadly Strike. So we overall reducing, we're using Vanish just like for generating flow and a little bit like my second and a half maybe of this increased damage, and that's like quite a bit of stock. And then we just don't need anything. Critical, enhanced critical can work too. Don't care about flesh powder. Right, anything over here that we can utilize on a spell damage over here, the Shadow Arts. Alright, spell damage could be definitely utilized going to level 40. extra critical chance, and then cast speed. Wait, you still have active points, Nani? So I didn't spend those active points. I meant to go in conservation. So 8% critical. Even if you put this extra 40 energy into preparation and getting myself the ability enchantment, which is going to be costing 50 energy, it's going to result in me wrecking my energy management, going in preparation for very little gain. Ability enchantment, I mean the enhanced critical, very little gain of extra 1 or 2% of critical hit chance. So that's why we're not doing preparation here. Just explanation. Still not satisfying with the damage. Okay, well, you know, we forgot about... No mind. We forget about Storm Nimbus here. Hold it there, you criminal scum. I was like still not satisfied on the damage and the gore.
Not enough energy.
And also not satisfied much with my aim. Not enough energy because we utilized that extra lightning strike against nothing. Okay, the big question, will we be able to get like any blue items out of the boss, 2 boss fights, right? 3 boss fights, including the secret boss. Good shot. Place the bets. Can we not? This laggy area. But did you saw we actually killed that eagle with lightning strikes? There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them, but still managed to kill it without using the cold lightning, you know. So again, finally lightning strike also doing something. It's not... Guys, it's not as good as the Valley. But imagine having this extra lightning strike and 1 point into Valley when you're playing Earth's Master instead of a Rogue Master, yeah?
Over here.
Yes.
It could be very powerful.
I'm not strong enough. Once you... I've never personally been inside the Morai Temple. The sisters don't usually accept visitors, even divine ones.
Okay, before we go in, we're looting this cave, yeah? Lightning strike did strike, but didn't break anything. You know what would make like lightning strike better? If this will be like area.
Here we are.
Right, like 2 meters area. Would really make this random lightning strike much better.
Good luck in there. I'll meet you on the other side. Be polite. You don't want to upset the fates.
The last years have weighed so heavily upon Glaucus. He used to be so much lighter.
There goes Roach with his bad joke. Roach kind of joke. A little bit extra item here. We're still doing everything. I still want to get a chance on some blue magic stuff. We're actually gonna be spending this money on the scavenger. This was his dead end. So 2 lightning strikes to kill the guy with a shield. They're literally hard to kill the skeleton with a shield. 2 strikes. That's not bad. That's as good as any other build we had. Maybe better than something. So we're picking up a pace. Will I kill this guy randomly?
How deep does this temple
Don't have like
go?
a good chance like, to lightning strike yet to just dispose of this randomly. Alive? Alive. Again, no problems mana. Way better than poison grenade build. Managing my mana here. Right now I would say like the same cleaning speed as the poison grenade. Well, more or less.
Harbingers of retribution. Here. This can't be good. I didn't think Nemesis realized.
And killing those harbingers way faster.
So if her harbingers aren't here for you,
way easier
what are they
easier
here
than
for?
with heavy attack, right? So cast speed is well 0.6 seconds. But you know like how much trouble we can with hitting this harbingers with heavy strike, heavy attack build. You just swing in your axe and those guys just teleported away before the actual attack landed. Deal with that. Okay, more lags.
That's not possible.
It's pretty much possible. Still have plenty of space. So there is a guy like the boss, right?
The intruder approaches.
That's a different guy.
Who in the world was he? That armor was Spartan, but he wasn't human.
Well, he wasn't human for sure. Good spot, Roach.
I can't do that.
And yet, we still can, up until this point. Okay, let's deliver the loot. There's also like another hidden area we discovered not so long ago, I was saying. Somehow we were missing it in the previous builds. On my first like 8 builds. Or 7.
Need quality eye.
Kind of fun area with a lot of skeletons. Level 20 armor. Getting me extra 40 movement speed. Right, energy barrier, lightning resistance, gold resistance. Increased dodge recovery rate 25%. That's a lot of like, you know. We always have this 18% dodge recovery on light armor because we using it's so hard for whatever reason getting actually high level light armor, light armor, right? And look at this, like level 20 giving you a 25%. So it's getting me dodge to 3.4 seconds. It's not a big of a deal, but a little bit, you know, It's removing some barrier, so our barrier not as good. Seems like a barrier here is more important than the extra 0.1 seconds here. We're doing okay with the dodges right now. And the armor not gonna do much here either. For health regeneration instead of 3. Okay, well, sign me in. Weapon damage, lightning, increase element, physical damage. So whatever. Just keeping those 2 rings because I won't have any better choice. We're gonna give back this cartouche rings to other builds. And a bow as well. That's what we'll do. I would say this build became more successful starting from level 16 thanks to the cartouche rings, both of them. It was scaling very hard. I still think we will be fine without the rings. Oh, okay. What happened? What happened? I just look at the chart, look back, and I'm dead. Like literally half a second. It's like I feel like we got one shot at there, did we? That's the light armor for you. So I was praising that you don't need like this you know, light armor thing. Any much durability, everything goes damage. But it, you know, from time to time we're doing it. To be honest, there's some bug currently in a game that letting those guys kill you with 1 or 2 shots, especially with the piercing damage, I noticed. Doesn't really matter what kind of armor you're wearing, like even the super heavy armor gonna be making you die and back super fast. So let's figure out like what happened here. How did we die? So we've been like full health like up until this point. Let's get the speed. The speed 0.25. Okay. Super slow because I think we just gotta kill with 1 shot here. Full health. Running around for no reason. Okay, talking about rings, right? Talking about rings. Then I just like turn my head towards the chart over here. When we reach the fight. Talk faster. It's really 0.25x. Okay, there we go. We go in. Okay, like this was very. Why are you like even going back there? Okay, because I saw there was a pottery. Never mind. There we go. We go in and full health. I'm jumping, generating the stuff, and if we didn't kill, okay, okay, we killed this guy, but we didn't watch this guy charged over here, and he's literally 1-shot at me. Yeah, he's 1-shot at me. So it's happened like super fast. Right, we're watching this in slow motion here.
Need quality eye.
That actually was fast. Cooldown rate, increase cooldown rate, cold resistance. Guess we can use this hut over here. Was this like real? He done that really much damage, or was it like actually a bug happened? Okay, we can give him another try over here. Okay, well, I guess it wasn't the bug. He just dealt 75% of my health. Alright, that's like light armor. So yeah, we just replaced the helmet. That like 187. Again, to be specifically honest, we have the same problem as a super heavy build, like 1400 armor, right? And I got like 2 shots with the piercing damage. So sometimes there is a bug with this. I cannot describe it like any other than a bug. This is probably was me not dodging. Again, so if you're playing this build in hardcore, right? If you're playing this build as a hardcore, it makes way more sense to invest more into health, all right, and trying to get better armor. So again, our problem, we don't have like level 20 armor here and level 20, right? We all have like level 6, level 4, level 12, level 10. That's armor. So it's gonna give you extra. It's gonna give you this extra. So this is the secret area I was talking about. It's a lot of fighting here. Forget about the aura. I also could have survived that guy if I put it as a barrier on. Let's be honest. But it's happened so fast. Well, whatever. The glass cannon built without the cannon part. So far, every rogue build with the light armor we played, died once. Like, exactly once. Before we finish the early access content part. I wonder if there's something to it. Oh my god, like this aim. Dude. This aim. Come on. Do the better, please. Or we can go up here. Nope. But we gotta get around here. There's the extra part here, right? Oh, we could jump here, no mind.
Here.
A little more for extra passive points. You saw like that lightning strike down 70% health bar damage to the big spider. Right, lightning strike, that's the passive ability. So it's getting good. It's actually finally getting good. Towards the end of this run.
A new way. A path to walk. Until you reach us.
We'll keep that rage going. There's no reason not to. Go through that poison. It's okay. Like my previous rock build with a poison grenade, we're doing everything fine until I went into this area and just blew myself up on the poison spiders with 0 poison resistance, or 0, or that was like 11 or something, very little poison resistance, so I just blew up myself super fast. And I didn't even put a barrier there. If I put a barrier, I would definitely survived, because it's how an invigorating barrier works. But yeah, that was a player mistake. Nonetheless, you need to be like way more vigilant playing with the light armor than it would be for heavy armor. And then again, with the heavy armor, you still need to be vigilant. Because you feel like super tank. Heavy armor just really giving you that tankiness. And you're gonna be believing in your own tankiness until you just get in that bug when you get one two-shotted.
Not yet.
It's already happened to us twice. Well, welcome, Aeronax. Greensmade. Welcome to this the end of this build. Probably the worst build we had so far. Speaking of it, we should have some points to press here. Extra damage, extra crit. So we got 9% crit here. Attributes, that's agility. Masteries. Are we still gonna get extra mana out of Storm Nimbus, do we? Again, you can go and invest in Blink, but I don't feel like you need extra mobility when you have 4 dodges here. It's helping. It's actually a very good ability, the Blink. Alright, so it's especially in the boss fights for a mage. You can blink away from a boss, he's gonna get close to you, and you can blink back on a previous place. So you can basically use it as a double dodge mechanic. But in our case, alright, like 4 dodges with very little time in here, 3.4 seconds. I can think with level 20 light armor you can get it to 3 seconds even. So we're skipping on mobility skills. Alright. The one mobility skills I really want is a vanish, obviously, but we can't really get it. So with this we just get in this conservation, minus 40 energy. It's giving me the extra energy over here. 343. Extra light and bolt. I need extra aiming too. Aiming bolt. So much need this extra aiming. Oh my god, like I struck that lightning bolt. I saw like hitting those guys, I didn't hit nothing. Almost hit. did a new emote of almost hit. Have a look at Malcolm Chris Rob. Greetings. Let me finish this boss.
Oh, what a day!
Sometimes those guys have the shield. I don't figure out why are they immune to my damage. Okay, like that guy. Almost hit. Well, there we go. Actually took quite a bit of time with this guy. Pretty single sub. How is it going? Are you actually about to start Titan Quest yourself? Okay, I imagine you're on the last build. You were saying with Mandragora.
That's not possible.
Okay, we need to get like this Let's get out of it. Also, after we finishing this build, we're gonna be grabbing, like, going to all other builds we played, 7 of them, that we didn't done this Embers quest. And apparently we just learned that the Embers quest is giving you random blue item.
Need
So
quality
you can get
art.
like some, quite a bit of blue items out of this. If you didn't know, guys, I definitely didn't. Might strike armor, it's a medium armor here. 1 energy. Selling everything. So I have a new build. Haven't done anything today, so feeling very tired, and it's also quite hot. It is getting hotter here, for sure. Not hot enough today that I need to open a window. And it was cold during the night too. As they say in the temperature gonna be dropping by 7 degrees in a recent in a couple of days too. But it been like we had the pretty hot days here, like plus 35 outside. 30 yesterday and 28 today. Oh, but that's just normal. 28 is actually normal. Right, how much like the window saying we have outside? Let me get like to the weather side. If I can, if everything wouldn't like lag like hell. Okay, right. Like I have a thermometer at 27. It's 27 right now. So like 27 here is actually comfortable. Don't even need to open a window during the night to get this chill and fresh air. So you were saying you weren't... Oh my god, there's so much lagging, dude. Like, I literally can move here. Because that was bad. Somehow we survived with those lag spikes. It's running on 48 FPS right now. In those like improved or I don't know everything for this game to perform on my PC. Can blame each other. But yeah, you were saying you weren't enjoying that much of the previous build you were playing against, Rob. I guess this new build is better. The frame went evolve. Yeah. So jumping into DLSS scaling into performance mode did indeed improve like my FPS. All right, like because of the previous graphic cards, DLSS. Even performance or ultra performance would not like work for me at all, and would actually increase the encoding overload with 2060 graphic cards. Any games we tried, except Clear Obscure. This was probably the only game I was able to run with the DLSS on, and actually make the game better.
Titan Ica.
Yeah, so
lieutenant.
it did improve my frame rates and a majority of for Titan quests go into these options in majority of the map. But there's areas like this. It's way too laggy. Also, thank you for recommendation for the game, guy, Necrostorp. The twin stick shooter. I kinda saw there was Ukrainian Steam Week going on, sales. I was to even check. I even saw the game with my 2 eyes, right? But I just like listed through it, all right. I didn't even realize it's coming like soon, all right. I probably saw like a different game nearby, and it was saying 2026, and I was just listed. Like I was like, okay, 2026 is too far away. I already have like a lot of games waiting this year. So yeah, it's could be interesting. Hopefully it'll be interesting. Wasn't enjoying the mid game and that build, but it went from 700 damage to 1100, and this thing speeding up again. The main issue is that I was using the game's slowest weapon class. As a typical slower just means harder to use and less DPS. Like something two-handed.
Keep striking the barrier, troops! Don't slow down! Its power can't be You survived. The way you move, it's not good. Troops, I must depart to speak to our mistress. Spend your strength against the god-marked mortal. Make Nemesis proud.
Got them all. Easy peasy. Okay, we're almost there, guys. I really need to talk a lot about this build, alright? Because there are some mechanics that we really wanted to use and actually would make the build pretty strong, but we weren't able to use because of the bug. So I need to explain it properly. Also, I need to explain it properly the importance of getting a high level light gear and decreasing cooldown of dodge even faster, and actually getting some more survivability with that.
I need to wait.
Dodge it. Yeah, we ran out of dodge cooldowns over there.
I need to wait.
So it's also gonna be we're gonna benefit from vanishing, having a vanish over here. That's the difference between bomb build, grenade builds, 2 grenades builds we played before, and this build. Despite having 4 dodges here, in a situation like this, when enemy not clustering enough together and need to use 1 dodge to lightning strike 1 enemy, we ran out of cooldown, of dodge cooldown. Even 3.5 seconds is too much. Could be improved, like I say, with the level 20 armor to get to 3 seconds, but will be much better with extra flow generation, which is Vanish can provide. But it's need to go past level 21, right? So to get like 18 points into Divinity, so we can get the Vanish for Rogue Mastery too. Can have like both Divinity right now before improving the weapon, improving the difficulty level. Okay, 2 more boss fights. Hold it. Wait. Touch the divine energy. So the Great Hammer. There's something to hand it. Had a scaling with 2 or 4 damage. stats and got like around 1100 damage by endgame. This is significantly more than 1000 weapons. But daggers I got synced for 100 damage, but it's 4x time speed, right? So more DPS. More on hit chances to proc affix and dots, and much easier to get like at least one or more attacks before dodging. And Great Hammer Sword does have like one big passive ability called Smash Chance. It's instant kill percentage when enemies drop below a health threshold, or at least on the bosses. The threshold is lower and the bosses you do big damage instead of a kill. Hammers also have like the most trigger power. So you know me, how I do like to play my Souls games. I do like play this two-handed weapon. Like literally a majority of Souls games I played for a first playthrough, we played with a two-handed weapon, like a great swords mostly. But something I can hit like one or twice before I need to dodge, go into dodge sequence on the boss. It's actually easy to play for me. Right, so I don't need to overthink much of things.
Well,
just dodge into hits, or almost dodge into hits.
That's a good sign. Her lieutenant was unsettling. Once he tells Nemesis we're alive, she'll be coming after us again. If the Moirai can't help us, we're doomed.
And also like Spike, like... Oh, this area feels performance way worse with the DLSS on than without it. Like, yeah, from 40 FPS I went to 50. Now you know what? Never mind. Back to 40. Never mind. Chat. Back to 40. I still feel like less lag, so maybe not. Maybe not after all. Okay, two bosses.
Lucasus is the Moira who actually measures out the fate of mortals.
Two bosses yet to go.
I suppose she's
one of them secret one.
Guiding.
She can actually kill me if I'm not paying attention.
For all the troubles we've encountered. But we should also be grateful we prevail each time.
Collecting every gold. Chat, you know me, collecting every gold for scavenger play. So the game also has great swords, they are a bit faster. The problem is, in my opinion, is the both two-handers, there are a lot of abilities and perks after X hits, and you have a percentage chance per hit, right? So quicker weapons benefit they, and do not really lose the DPS to the bigger weapons. But this was the issue just about every Souls games until Elder Rings, when they made the big weapons faster. No idea, mate.
Quality eyes.
Was it actually sure? I mean, obviously you have faster weapon, the proc chance is better. But I never like went for any builds that require procs. I never like utilize even like any. Well, to build, for example, fire damage on an enemy, right? You need a proc there, right? But I never much utilize my retirement grease in any of those games. So that's maybe a problem. So I have like have more comfortable, feel myself more comfortable with two-handed weapons all the time. Also the jump attacks. I so hate the jump attacks in the Souls. Like literally never done it, never successfully did it. It's another thing. Like I hit this kind of bunch of archers boys.
I need to wait.
They're not getting like Kurgazor, and I'm out of dodge charges now. And I'm still fighting those. It's almost randomly died. Just forget to heal. It's still campaign. It's still campaign. The last part of the campaign. We have 2 bosses to kill. And we're done. Right, it's level 21. If you've seen anything below level 21, it's a campaign. After level 21, it's most likely green. Well, it depends. We never artificially getting monster harder, so we're not getting them to level 20. What's anything over here? Dude, have we always were missing this tomb over here? Oh my god! On my 10 build, I found the secret tomb. So if you probably increase your level, monster level, or say plus 5, you're gonna get like higher than 21 on the campaign. But for me, it's 21. The secret boss. I actually got him with 3 hits. Not bad at all. So it's a 20, 28, almost 29 heat when we have full rage and flow mechanic activated. Because again, and 5,700 of a crit over there, making it second or third build with the highest crit per hit.
Means she who cannot be turned.
But a small area radius
her mind
does help in a little bit of this random lightning strikes.
When death comes, it comes.
Making it one of the slowest builds we had. If not the slower. Okay, it definitely was the slower. But getting better towards the end game.
Where are the Moirai? How much do we have to prove ourselves?
Last challenge. That was boss.
I need to wait.
Didn't pace myself very well enough. The mana. So ran out of a mana.
The end of your search.
I can't do that. It's not possible.
Illusion's bane.
Come in. The way is open.
I can't do that. That's not possible.
I guess it's definitely possible, dude. Come on. Even those 2 yellow items for now. Again, we're gonna be farming a little bit after this for the blue items. There's a guarantee wave that quest, right, that we left on the previous characters. Guarantee way to get a random apparently blue item.
Have been waiting for.
And I'm expecting getting 6-7 blue items right away.
The one born with a god's mark.
But first we talk, and we talk a lot.
Ask your questions.
Summarize the build.
Only you. She raised. He would turn back the
It used take the file.
We're going.
Good. Use the file to steal the Relentless One's divinity for yourself. But we have one more gift for you.
But then I had more.
And that's all. We did manage to die at the end of this build. Alright. Literally got one-shotted by charging guy with a spear. Again, could be a little bit better if we had the armor, if we had enough armor. Not level 10 light armor or level 4 light armor here. But actually level 20 armor with its stats. So couldn't we maybe survive and react faster to it? But that's the, you know, life of light armor guy. So a lot of talking for YouTube here, chat. Please bear with me. Please bear with me. Gonna be explaining the build, gonna be explaining what's working and what's not working. There we go. Welcome, welcome everyone. Austeris here with our 10 build, and will be a lot of talking about it. It's a cold lightning build that utilizes flow mechanic. It's a storm plus a rock build called Stormblade. Storm plus rock masteries. And I'm going to be talking about how I wanted for this build to be, and why I didn't went in that way. There's actually a bug currently in early access that prevented me to utilizing Overlord with the build. I will explain why and how. Also explaining how the build actually works. It's a flow mechanic. So rock skills, a rock tree. If you go into core skill tree, the dodge mechanic can generate a floor. The rocks so far is only masteries that can guarantee give you that floor 100% on using a dodge. And we're utilizing dodge as the 4 charges here with the light armor to decrease its cooldown. Which is make you quite a glass cannon. We did die once on this build because we haven't a very low armor value. Been in light armor and low light armor to begin with, low level light armor. Nevertheless, this is a guaranteed generation of floor, and when we're using the floor with Call of Lightning, we're getting 150% more damage. Right, so this 764, you're multiplying by 150%. Right, so we're using floor, dodge, generating the floor, and using Call of Lightning. We're also utilizing the rage mechanic here, which is increasing this damage to 1200. So basically this 1200 actually multiplied by 150% with a floor, and it's a big damage. It's almost 3k damage per hit on level 21, and we saw 5800 crits with this. The only the drawbacks, the radius, the area of this lightning strike. Right, it's kind of small, it's not enough to kill the whole group of enemies with one lightning strike, and you sometimes need from 3 to even 5 lightning strike to kill one group of enemies, and it's taken quite long. For example, if you had the similar build utilizing the flow mechanic with a poison grenade or fire grenade, it would take me 1 or 2 hits to clear the whole monster group, like 5-6 enemies in one go, because the grenades has way more area of effect to cover than compared to lightning strike. So I compare this area of effect to area with heavy attack build. right? And the damage also almost similar. This build did have a struggle in mid-game from level 9 to level 16. In managing mana and generating enough damage before running out of mana and running out of dodge charges for flow. Right, so we don't have unfortunately enough divinity to before level 21 to put it into Vanish, which is gonna give you extra flow mechanic, and that's what we were using with the grenade builds. So like 4 dodges, 4 flow from dodges, and extra from Vanish was generating enough flow to get you enough timing to wait for a dodge to recharge and go in like continuously hitting like 10 grenades skill users. It's kind of hard to get like 10 users with lightning before you're out of a floor and dodge mechanic getting on cooldown. Nevertheless, it's way better management than poison mana management than poison grenade. It's kind of hard to get run out of mana if you pacing yourself right, but you just can't like go, you know, lightning strike after strike after strike for obvious reasons. If you're pacing yourself with dodge lightning strike, dodge lightning strike, dodge lightning strike, and dodge lightning strike into energy, you're pretty good, and pretty good on damage, pretty good on mana consumption. But again, it's been the slowest build, the slowest cleaning speed build. It have a good damage, but because of slow AoE and somehow like a huge mana cost for this called lightning, 90 energy per hit, it's been the slowest build out of all 10 builds we played so far, right? You saw the example of me cleaning boss and cleaning monsters at the beginning of this video. So let's jump in, explaining stats, gear, and actual skills for the build. Right, and explaining the bug with the build that could have made the build way better, but we couldn't because of the bug. Right, so we go in agility here. Light armor, agility. Agility as a stats, scaling your lightning damage. And lightning damage, that's what we're doing with called lightning build. Right, basic points, we have 248 cunning. Alright, that's a lot of like lightning damage modifier from there coming. Didn't spend any points in the vigor or anything, so that's why this build is kind of glass cannon. And why we died once as well. So light armor. We also have very low level light armor over here, so it's giving me only 18% dodge rate recovery, but approaching level 20, if you can find armor with level 20, is gonna give you 25% dodge increase recovery, so you can get this dodge from 3.5 seconds to 3 seconds basically, and it's better. It's also gonna be providing you like more armor, right? Like 72 towards like 130 or 20 over here in level 4. But we also were looking for some stats on the armor, right? Stats like agility increase, stats like lightning damage percentage increase, right? Spell damage increase, stats like energy regeneration, minus energy reserved, plus energy, and cooldown rate decrease or increase in rather say like 15% over here. That's what the stats we're looking overall, right? We also utilizing 2 blue rings, which is did help to proceed from the mid game for me from level 16 to level 18 much smoother. They're giving me extra lightning damage percentage, extra energy, and extra energy regeneration. Those rings help me quite a bit. Right, you're still gonna be able to play this build, but again, mind you, it's the slowest build we played out of the 10. And without the rings, those 2 rings, it's even slower. I'm utilizing bow build, Storm Strike bow here from level 9. Right, you literally can equip it from level 9. It's giving you extra lightning damage and extra agility. and cooldown rate also, movement speed. You can use some other items here, shields even, to increase your survivability. Some one-handed daggers or whatever you will able to equip with your agility. As long as giving you like some percentage of lightning damage there, and maybe like I say some agility stats or magic increased damage percentage. Right, some of the stats. The Storm Strike bow was perfect for here, because I was trying to play this build with Overlord. But there is a big but about Overlord. It's a lot of damage. So originally we wanted to go like instead of Thunderstorm over here into Rage Gain and Overlord, right? And that's gonna get me like a Rage Storm over here later on, but Overlord earlier, and Overlord will increase my damage quite significantly, right? So you get an Overlord damage from here, 5% for skills from Overlord damage increase, then Overlord damage from here, right? You're getting like 30% damage and more cast speed and less energy cost, more importantly, so make your skills more energy efficient. But the problem is, there was a bug, with the flow mechanic especially. So when you use an Overlord with this, I maybe can recreate it right now. So we put in here Overlord instead of Rage. I'm gonna explain the skill altogether. So we get in the Overlord over here, and now when we dodge in, well, I can recreate the bug right now. It's showing me 3 seconds, but the bug for me was increasing the cooldown for dodge to 7 seconds. Right, like for whatever reason when we're using Overlord over here, so goes to 7 seconds, and this was a big problem for me. Now it's actually working. I don't know. Maybe we should have reset the session. Maybe it's this one is problem. Let me remove this one and put it into Overlord skill over here. Right, and let's remove some other points out of here. Try to recreate a bug. Okay, so that's... Let's see. Nope.
I need to wait.
It's fixed itself. It's fucking fixed itself, but it was such a problem. Maybe it's like you need like reset session altogether. It was, I swear guys, it was 100% recreatable. And now it's not working. Oh well, oh well, oh well. So you know, maybe it's just session reset that help, you know, get into main menu. Nonetheless. So that's gonna make using Overlord abilities gonna make the build way better than it currently is. But we couldn't use it because of the bug, and apparently this bug not actually recreatable as much as I think it was recreatable. Learning something in this video. So going to actually skills here. Cold lightning. And what we need from this consume floor on 5. That's what we want with consume floor. That's getting me that 150% every time I'm dodging. And then we get in rage gain. That's extra damage per rage, deals 3% more damage per rage. We get in rage to 10, so it's 30% more damage, right? And there's another passive that's scaling with the rage. And we have also Thunderstorm later on. Thunderstorm didn't produce Lightning Strike. This Lightning Strike didn't done actually much of a damage early on, up until we get a hit level 14 or 15. So I'm urge you to get it. If feeling it's like extra AoE, and I'm improving your AoE skills, go in Thunderstorm. But we spec into Thunderstorm in early game, mid game, and it was huge cost of a damage for gaining nothing in terms of AoE cleaning. Alright, it didn't change anything. It's playing much better in a late game. So 2 strikes, but now you can actually put it into Overlord over here. This bug is going on somewhere. So the bug was literally increasing the duration of my dodge to 7 seconds when you have an Overlord stacks. And that was unplayable. Okay, maybe it's a Rage and Overlord that done it. Let's see, maybe it's just Rage and Overlord.
Need more energy.
Nope. It's still like 3 seconds over here, right? Still 3 seconds. So I don't know. We do have video confirmation for this on stream that is actually happening, and we talk about a lot about this. So I urge you to spec into Overlord, but we're gonna be talking how this build works for me without Overlord, with Rage and Flow. And it was slow, but it still was delivering quite a bit of damage. So main ability called Lightning, we already went through this. Another ability I already went through this is Dodge. Mechanic, Flow, and cooldown charges, generating more flow with every dodge. 2 points into Barrier. For Enduring Barrier, Invigorating Guard, it's like needed for every build. It's your survivability, literally. Then we had Storm Nimbus on 17 points, so I went into extra enchantments for extra 40 lightning damage here, and I went into Thunderstorm for getting this 60% to lightning damage strike. That's actually improved my lightning damage strike to sometimes even one-shotting small spiders, and it's making it actually better. It's extra energy. So extra energy, we went into conservation here to reduce the amount of extra energy taken from it. Alternatively, you can go and put its points into preparation to increase your critical hit chance. But again, it's scaling a little bit not so great, right? You have like 90% critical chance with putting 10 points into accuracy here. That's the only thing that we've done with Rock. But Rock here is needed for generating flow, because you can generate flow with a dodge on any other masteries. We check it out. So 33% extra damage and extra crit we have with critical hit chance here, and 1 point into Death Hands for 6% increased damage. Right, for Storm Mastery we have Mana, Arcane Influx. This is giving me a lot of mana, you know, well, a lot of mana regeneration and mana itself. Right, so mana management definitely making back there. 1 point into Rage in Mind, 6 spell damage and cast speed. We don't really care about the cast speed as long as it's below 1 second, and still is a good cast speed. All points into Storm Attunement. Right, so we put one to spell damage, 10% cold and lightning spell damage, but we also put another point into projectile. Despite this not bit projectile, if you ever like willing to use your bow as attack, it's gonna increase in the damage a little bit here. Raging Storm for rage, right? So we get in a rage duration, extra 20%, and rage overflow for extra mana generation, 20% chance for extra 80 mana, which is more or less equal to 1 cold lightning. It's good. And lightning working on 4 points, which is put in into extra damage for lightning strike, 40%. So this 40% with this 60% over here, that's what making this lightning strike actually relevant in a late game. It's past level 8 in game. That's all the skill points. But now we know that we can do better with this build, investing into rage. Right, so instead of Thunderstorm and Thunderstorm like over here, well, we actually could leave this Thunderstorm over here. Instead of getting like 4 points over here and getting a rock 4 points over here in accuracy, we can put everything else into, well, 6 points in accuracy into this, into overcharge, and gaining this duration and lightning damage 2% per overcharge point. Right, so you can stack probably a lot of overcharge with this, up to 20, so the extra 20 damage over here, and you're gonna get in the overload over here, extra 30% damage, so it's way more damage with a lightning cold hit. And I urge you to experiment with this. Again, for me, it did bug out. It did bug out. Next time we get... This is the second time we got the bug with skill duration. One time it's happened with literally getting 12 seconds cooldown and vanish, which was ridiculous. And I was complaining about that. But maybe it's like something that happening can be reset by going and resetting the session. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for listening about all of this, about my version of Cold Lightning Strike. Now, we also can try Cold Lightning with Earth's build, and I think it will be also pretty powerful, because, well, we will not be generating a flow, but again, now when we can generate flow and not getting bugged with the dodge, maybe actually the rogue version with the rage and overload will be much better, much more powerful than the Earth's Mastery version of Cold Lightning Strike.
Need something stored?
And now let's get all those blue items, right? So I am leaving those blue items from this build for next build. I only have like one bow. We're gonna be jumping into scavenger, try to sell to get all the boosts, all the items, all the stuffs. Like I'm trying to get like some magic stuff here. So spend my gold on a scavenger. That's a best chance to get your blue items so far.
Blast those Ichthians.
So we're trying to get the mystical stuff. Something blue here. Increase poison damage, lightning damage, cast speed, and weapon vitality. We don't care about this. This one is increase weapon attack speed, energy regeneration, increase critical hit chance. It's monster infrequent, so I'm gonna put it into storage, but I don't like its stats. As the monster infrequent, I put in storage. Energy barrier. Well, no luck with getting blue stuff over here. That's fine. Let's put this monster quicker in storage. We're gonna be jumping on other builds here that we can get guaranteed blue item from. There is a quest that I didn't complete it, and now we know how to complete it, more or less.
Need something stored?
We actually don't know how to complete it. We don't know exact condition. So let's see if there's... But apparently just doing everything and going back to that statue and it's still like opening it. That's the conclusion I came to. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, Tempest. Tempest still have the quest. But unfortunately Tempest level 30, so we're gonna get a higher level item, do we? Let's see how this works. So it's level 30. I'm going to scavenger place. I have a phone call. Be back in a moment. Thank you guys for waiting. Also, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works, if we can get this blue item. If you came a little bit later here to the stream, my sister-in-law just on stream give us a present. It's a Richard the portrait of a Richard, the painting of Richard. They're almost like died, yeah. Okay, so it's open. Okay, it's open now. Alright, we can interact literally with this. And now we can go and proceed to finishing the quest. For that old lady. And apparently, last time she gave me a shield, but the second time today, like we took a reward from her, it was the bow. So I'm expecting some other random item. A random blue item. Let's see.
Find me some the Mycenaean era kingdom.
It is a different one.
Thank you.
What his level is? Okay, so she's still giving you like low level items. Doesn't matter if you like level 30. But Saval Spring, it's a pretty good for that overlord mechanic we're talking about. Plus 3 energy regeneration. So now we just need to go and retrieve the items from.
One at a time, please.
Stop! If you need admitted
Items from every scene. From every build that we miss this on. We have actually level 21 Wellspring over here. Better level. That's we got from a scavenger. But her Wellspring is more usable for my low level builds. And give me a moment. Be back like really in a second. I want to show to every chat member here the gift for my sister-in-law. Just look at this. Look at this beauty. Can you? A little bit closer. So I can literally stream like this, like put it inside my face now. That's a Richard, my cat. Anyway, I'm thinking about actually putting like it behind it, like somewhere over here. All right, behind on the wall. So maybe you're gonna see it in the next stream, but I'm not sure about this wall. It's just like, you know, okay, this one is solid. This one is not very solid. Next build. Next blue item, please. So, rogue build. That's the one with little strike, which is also could have like improve much better with the flow mechanic. I did try the flow mechanic on my. I didn't know, like, for whatever reason I didn't check the dodge mechanic to generate a flow. I did check dodge mechanic on the previous builds on Warfare and on the Storm, and I saw that they're gonna be like the same for Rogue, but right, it's not the same. It's generating flow. I tried to generate flow for this little strike with auto attacks here, gain flow over here. 20% chance to gain floor. but it's like 20%, and it wasn't very good.
At a time,
And it
please.
wasn't very
One at
good.
a time.
This greedy bastard is...
So I think now I can create a much better, much better lethal strike. Oh, dude, I don't have a portal here. How did I not having a portal there? Nani? Okay, so there's a bug with this. Oh, so this bug is persistent, so. So there's a vanish bug with this build, and this one is persistent. This one we can recreate now. So like the cooldown is actually 5 seconds. All right, but for whatever reason, it's going to 11. Right, it's going to 11 right away. So this one is persistent. So I guess like we don't really need to open the portal here, whatever. We're here for... It wasn't a bad build, right? Like you see like critting for 6k, has a very good crit chance, 26%. 26% crit chance, so every first attack is crit. It wasn't a bad build, but it could be like much more powerful with the flow. Also the Shadow Daggers, right? The poison Shadow Daggers that the Rainer was talking about. I so much like want to try that mechanic too. It's gonna be like a different altogether lethal strike.
Find me some. That's still not enough.
Oh, it's still not enough? What, Nani? Are we missing like some more? It's 9. Why the hell is 9, dude? I feel like we missed like something here on this guy. Okay. I see. We missed this one. 10 over here. But I don't know like where else we need a 20 something. Right. There's something else we're missing. Fuck. Okay, well. I guess this guy not gonna get in the blue item. Okay, next one. We still have a couple of guys that didn't get an item. Rogue, there's Stormblade. Right, speaking of the builds, the next build we're gonna be playing with this. Well, our literally next build on next stream, which is gonna be potentially in a couple of hours. We're gonna be trying the Cyclone. Right, like Cyclone from Storm Mastery. Like a standalone build, a standalone skill. Don't tell me I don't have a portal here either, dude. Like how? How? This is how Reload build. So decently powerful too. I would say so. Don't have those overload items because I removed them, but that's pretty good. Oh my god, I didn't pay the gold for that reason. So I didn't pay the gold for this. Really? Really? Okay, we done everything side questing over here.
Good shop.
The Water Clown Fiesta. Let's get a bottle open. And what we do, we reset the session and see if this casket is open. So it's either you need like to wait some amount of time, or you need to do something for it in order to it open, right? There are those conditions. So we've done everything else as like side quests on this build, apart from donating the gold to the casket. And let's see how this goes. We do have 29 embers, and it's 34, alright? To complete the quest. And we've done like every other side quest. So this is technically should give me... should give me open casket right away. If it's the casket not open, meaning that the actual condition for this... the actual condition is time spent. There we go, chat. It's not open. So resetting this didn't help. The actual condition here is like spend some time in a world map for this to open. And I don't know how much time it is. It could be 100 seconds. Or could be much more. Let's just wait 2 minutes here and see. We're gonna interact like 100 seconds, yeah? If we spend 100 gold, maybe 100 seconds in condition. So at least we figure out the condition for this casket. It's a time spent on a map, it's not some particular quest you need to do. Unless you need to visit some particular... no, you don't need to visit some particular place at the same time. I don't know, right? Because we could able to open it on a Tempest build, just going into a new session. So since you paid money, wait time, and then it's just like open. I think that's how it is. Nothing there like interact with. I can. Okay, we're still waiting 1 minute here. Let's see. Also, I just realized, yeah, my stream is not working. Alright, maybe it's more than 100 seconds. So it's more than 100 seconds, that's not good, right? It's like another build that can open it. Yeah, I think we like already like waited 100 seconds here, right? I just make it 100 seconds out of my mind, because 100 coin to equal 100 seconds maybe. It's not. It's need to wait like a little longer than that. But most likely the condition is just wait time. How long? That's a question. Pyromancer. Pyromancer definitely didn't interact with the casket too. It's really magma, right? No, it's a solo Pyromancer. It's the fissure build. The fissure build was pretty good. Really. Yeah, okay, I remember, like for whatever reason, I discovered this portal in my very first playthrough, but then like on all this, like, this is the 5th build, and we were skipping through the portal altogether. I really need for them to improve this map. The mini-map thing that would show us if we in proximity to the portal. Like, really show like some question mark or something on the mini-map. Because that's what we have in me exploring enemies and stuff. That's okay. Hopefully this guy did pay this 100 gold to the casket. Okay, he did. And he probably spent enough time after that for this casket to work. So we get this Amber's quest updated. I'm gonna go and grab my blue item, please. Something I don't have yet. We have some shield maces, two-handed swords, one-handed, and we have some daggers, we have some javelries and staves that we don't have yet. So come on, what do we get this time?
Find me some. Let me see. Ah, the mouse initiative.
There we go, magic stave, our first magic stave. That's not a stave, it's a two-handed club. 75, it's level 16, so 75, not as good as level 20, right, in terms of damage. 30% increased poison damage, increased strike damage 23, plus 27 poison resistance, 121 health, 32 increased aiming chance, increased aiming duration, maximum plague stacks. Plague stacks is the poison stacks. It's interesting. It's literally something I could use it with. No, I couldn't use it with poison grenades, because poison grenades require a bow. But I could use it with something different that's stuck in the poison. Something what? Well, I think it's useful. Plus 5 extra stacks.
If you need goods, admit it as soon as that's fit.
And you know, the stacks are actually limited on 10, but you can increase it like with cartouche rings, for example. The ring is not increasing the poison stacks, only burning, chilling, and shocked. Alright, yeah, we talked about that, huh? Did we? Talk about this previously. Okay, this one will be like blue items, right? For now. Okay, next one. I think we have like 2 more characters that can acquire some blue items out of this. And that's a game not responding. That's the second time we have with this. Or it's happened to me twice. Well, twice with this. After recent patch. This happened after a recent patch. Let's me relaunch. I want those items. Subnerds, welcome, Master Rolls, greetings. Welcome. We finished the build. We collected the blue items from that Night Shards quest. Right, we kinda figured out finally how to complete it, and I think I know the condition when this casket open. We should time the elementalist. Let's go. So we're collecting this quest on the builds I haven't collected it yet. Also got kind of funny sync with the current build we were going. Like there was a bug preventing for me to use an overload. This build have a portal. And it was 100% recreatable. But when we started talking about it, I couldn't recreate it. So it's like kind of disappeared with the session. It was session reset. Okay, it's open here. So we're grabbing it. That's another blue item. I even wrote report, like, you know, the bug report to developers about the specific of this bug that we have is Overlord plus floor mechanic on dodge.
I warned you, the cop.
Find me some. Let me. Ah, the mouse, and she found the head of a gorgon
Storm
and used
spike.
it. She thought, thank.
That's the Lightning Overlord, right? Build bow that we already have. I give it 16, 26, 32 increased lightning damage. The one that we're using in the current build. Well, unfortunately we already have this one.
Well, Cerberus, if you need good, admit it as soon as that.
Do they call it Ox Cerberus? Nani? Right, this what I'm having here is level 20, sorry, that we looted from Scavenger, and it's just better. It's just better for some builds. Some builds are scaling with a weapon, obviously. Elementalist, I think that's the last build that we haven't got like the stuff on. Maybe Battle Mage still. Need to check the Battle Mage too. Oh wait, was it just playing Elementalist now? I'm confused. That's... Okay, I'm into that's the one we just playing. Okay, no mind. Dude. It did have like 4 embers of night left. So we don't need that 34, we need that actually 30 exactly. Battle Mage, Battle Mage. River 100% got the item from the girl. From Wild Girl Woman. That's our heavy strike, right? And like the build with heaviest, biggest crit on it. Right, so we weren't like doing like some 10k crits with it. I think it was somewhere around 10k. It has like a 6% crit chance, but when you crit big.
Blast those Ichthians.
Okay, it's also kind of slow. There we go. Maybe, you know, like I forgot how slow this heavy attack build was, and I was saying that the lightning strike was the slowest build, but that's the thing. Sometimes I forget things. Right, lightning this definitely like look very slow,
One at
right?
a time, please. One at a
Lightning
time.
strike faster.
Hey,
It's also have mana problem.
She thought herself. Thank you.
A venom part again. I never had a venom part before.
want you to master
Let's see what it
your
is. Something from a poison sink.
Well, sir, if you need admitted, look, as soon as that's...
It's a necklace. So increase poison damage, increase poison resistance, 17 plus 3 weapon poison damage. That's powerful for a necklace. Increase ailment chance, increase ailment power, increase projectile weapon damage. That's literally what I need for this build with dual daggers, right? With a current poison and yeah, that's pretty good. Like increase like the projectile weapon damage. I'll take it. I'll take it. It could have worked with grenade, with poison grenade too. Could have worked with a poison grenade. So make it be a little bit better. Maybe as good as fire grenade. Okay, Ashtalker is the last one. Because we definitely get it on a rewear. Oh, the first build too. Wait. There's that spin to win build. Oh, we didn't get it on him because it's like on the bottom. Okay, chat. Spin to win also need my extra item. It's a fire grenade. It's one that utilizes flow mechanic.
Good shot. Blast those Ichthians.
Yeah, it's like very powerful. Because it's also have a shrapnel and have stuck in quite a bit of stacks as well. It's 125 aiming chance. We also have a good crit, I believe. Okay. Let's see what we have on this. Yeah, crit chance 36%. 36.
Find me some. Still not enough.
Wait, what? Not enough? Nani? How much we have? 24. 30. So we didn't got like 10 from something. And I think the 10 is... What was this area again? Feel like we've already been here. Okay, that's a little bit tricky. Where are the stand that we didn't got? That's a little bit tricky, chat. This is definitely like we've been here. So another quest is giving you 10. Like the quest over here, it's like we completed it. Looks like we completed this quest over here. And a leech over here is also looking like we completed it. It's clear the area. Maybe I just didn't done. Oh no, never mind. Maybe I just didn't done it. Let's just try it. Maybe it's just been there and I just didn't done it for whatever reason. Yep, I definitely did it. So can interact. Okay, so what about this area? Like where? Over here, right? Not there, okay. Run away, run now. There's the place. The shrine. There you go. There we go, there we go. Yeah, is it giving you embers? 10, okay. Nice. Yeah, that's... They really need to change this fucking mechanic of picking up the side quests, you know? Instead of random shine, it's kinda hard to sometimes for me to see and recognize. I want this yellow exclamation mark. Like, good old school yellow exclamation mark. Please.
Find me, let me. Ah, the mice are near. She thank.
Aegis of Lacona, that's another shield.
Business.
Shield that we didn't have before. So we have the Moon Disc here. And this one is shield 120, 32 free barrier, 33 health, certain mines, 11 increased movement skill cooldown rate, 10 increased damage to melee abilities. 10% increased damage to melee abilities, but I don't really want to use melee abilities with a shield, because if you want to maximize damage through melee abilities, you would use a two-handed weapon, unless you somehow on a higher level got this one-handed coral mace, which doesn't have requirements, right? So you can use it with a shield, and so it probably will be this mace and shield probably gonna give you the good combination of survivability plus maximum damage. Unless you have two of those and one dual wielding. This one is level 27. If you get in like level 40 without any requirements, that will be so much better. Increase damage to cold spells. Okay, one more guy that did complete the quest. It's Austerius Original Warrior. This one have a portal. So again, it was the spin to win mechanic, and I think I can improve it way better, make it way better. Right now, when we know a lot about the game, we're still learning a lot about the games. Like so, this stream we learn about that bug. That actually, if it's 100% recreatable, it still could be resetted by a session. And we learn about this random, actually random blue items that we can get from this quest completion. Because I saw it will be like one guarantee the same item, the shield. First time we complete it. No, it's random, and it's a good way to get in this collection of low-level blue items for your next build to play. I think it's a good mechanic that giving you guarantee one blue item, random blue item every session. every build you can.
Ah, the mice and Shiva. Thank you for.
It's a spear that I don't think we had before, but let's see. It's a spear?
One at a time, please.
Maybe it's a sword.
Stop! If you need, admit it as soon as that's fit.
Have those blade items for whatever reason over here. And monster frequent. To move them here. We don't care about those things much. Oh, there's the spear, unfortunately, that we have already. Kettlebone. This one? Kettlebone. So increase scroll damage, increase fire damage, lightning damage, increase poison damage, energy regeneration, generation overload grants, increase cast speed for 2 seconds, require knowledge. Can you dual spearing? For like extra overload things, level 32 however. That should be all for today's session shot. Gonna be probably, if everything will be good, because I do have health issues, and I'm actually feeling pain right now, so that hopefully will be better in a couple of hours. Gonna grab some pills, so it will be better. We're gonna continue with a new build. A cyclone build, a standalone cyclone build, and I want to test how good it is. For now, take care of yourself, stay safe wherever you're doing, have fun with it, and thank you very much for joining today. See you guys, well, hopefully in 2 hours. Cheers.